put the money.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And we've been waiting for... this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. I'm Brian Anderson. With me at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Tim. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against the Mavericks, that's their 5th contest of the season. Kind of an early benchmark. Their rotation should be set, and we should have a good idea of what kind of team this is.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Williams and Chet at the forward spots. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, the perimeter filled up by Castle and Vassell. Kuminga is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. Pass to Vassell. Now Wembanyama. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Considered a generational talent coming into the league. Wemby has exceeded early expectations, Legs.
Well, his toughness early on has stood out, and his competitive drive. He has a shot to become an all-time great. Well, at 7'5", the rim is right in front of him. It's almost too easy for Wemby.
SGA against Holiday. Here's SGA. And that one comes up a bit short.
He had the right idea going to the fadeaway, but the defender stayed right on it.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, a bit ago, Mitch Johnson and I were able to chat. When I asked him about trying to contain Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he laughed at first, saying he's one of the most prolific scorers in the league for a reason. Our guys know that they can't allow him to get close to the basket. We need to do our best to stay in front of him and force him outside. Defending SGA is one of their top priorities here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Well, that'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early.
Pass to Kuminga. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Castle, right side. And a two-handed jam!
Well, that is an elite athlete right there. Stephon Castle getting all the way to the rim.
And so Mark Degno will call a time. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, this summer, some cap casualties for the Thunder. They needed to trade away multiple rotation players to shed salary. Still, they're bringing 2 high first-round picks, and they have retained a roster as deep and talented as any in the association.
That's for sure. Shams, thank you for the report. Castle surveying the D to the left wing. Wemby finds Castle. The 3 is up. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to SGA. Holmgren outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga.
And with that combination of size and skill, it's hard to stop Holmgren without fouling.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Kuminga with a screen on Hartenstein. Back to Kuminga. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And that has been his biggest challenge since entering the league. Kuminga continues to work on becoming a more reliable deep shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Tobias Harris checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Drew Holiday. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hartenstein. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Vassell, a screen on Hartenstein. Tipped. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Here's Williams. Oh, the long arm of the law. Wembanyama with the denial. Harper passes to Wembanyama. And now Oklahoma City on the break. Williams with it. Now guarded by Harris. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The wait is over. Opening day is finally here, and I know both of these teams are chomping at the bit to
preseason stuff. That's how the players think. Enough guessing what's going to happen. Let's go out there and show people what is going to happen.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama down low. Working on Williams. And he gets it to go.
That's a beautiful finish by Wembanyama. He absorbed the contact and completed the play.
Bucket's just not coming easy for him.
Yeah, you can tell they're pressing a little bit at this point.
Lets it fly from 18. Good as the jump shot falls.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Now here's Harper. The D's right on him. Six on the shot clock. And they're on the run. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, no way. Test anyone but Wemby. Castle outside. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that's what they're looking for. Get Wemby inside, and his height is impossible to deal with.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Williams is checked in for Wembanyama. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Drew Holiday comes in for Harper, and a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein against Wembanyama. Vassell passes to Holiday. Banked it in off the glass. Holiday's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Somehow Drew Holiday always finds a way.
And what's really unique about Drew Holiday, Tim, his defense in the post.
Well, his strength for a guard stands out. You just can't back him down. He loves the challenge of stopping bigger players.
In it forward, it's Vassell and Harris. Drew Holiday out there with Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Kicks it out to Holmgren. SGA surveying the D. Pass to Hartenstein. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Such a valuable part of the rotation, Tim. Hartenstein doesn't need the ball to make an impact.
No, he's tough. He's so consistent. He does a little bit of everything for you, except, of course, stretch the floor. He does his damage in the paint. What you notice all the time about Isaiah Hartenstein, it's how much effort he gives, particularly when it comes to things like rebounding and defending. There's a reason Isaiah Hartenstein is an NBA champion.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie. He's checked in for Tobias Harris, and it's Harper in for Vassell. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama against Hartenstein. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Spurs trail by 11. Back to Castle. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Harper finds Holiday.